friends are here and they love that you said AC that whole time. So a huge thank you to Lake Park High School and to the foundation for this honor. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for my best man at my wedding and one of my closest friends, Mikey Dice. I have to figure out a way to get back at you for this, and I will. I just want to thank a couple of people and tell a few short stories. I cut out all the jokes, so it should be real quick for my Uncle Bob. My mom, who is by far the most generous person in the world. My father. We're emotional people, so just right off the bat, that's the Italian, I think. I don't think it's the Polish. My dad, which is where I learned how to be a leader. Watching my father influence his employees with kindness and common sense and grace, that's where I got my leadership skills, so thank you. And to Sue and my Uncle Bob and my Aunt Jill and my second mom and my godmother and Pat for listening for the next 3 minutes. So when we were in school, we were encouraged to create new things. Like today I learned about the Key group at Lake Park, which was super cool. So we started an improv troupe. We were the 3 naked players. There was never 3 of us, and we never got naked. I think Miss Rothschild would have shot us if we had done that. But we did the sketches, and the way it worked is we never knew the order of what the sketches would go. The audience would scream out a title, and we would instantly perform that sketch. Well, in high school, I still thought I was an actor. I learned in college that I wasn't. And so there was my favorite sketch to perform every show was a sketch called Death of a Salesman. And I would literally come up to a door and I would knock, the door would open, another actor would shoot me, and I would lay down. I was perfect at this because I had no lines. So during the shouting of, what gag do you want next? Very famously, my best friend's stepfather screamed out, "Shoot Daren again." So I'll never ever forgive him for that. One of the most memorable productions that I was a part of at Lake Park was West Side Story. And I'm thrilled that our Lieutenant Shrink and our baby John are in the audience today. West Side Story, so there's nothing like being 17 years old and being cast as a 56-year-old man. I had no gray hair yet, and the makeup took a very, very long time. But that was where I learned the power of collaboration. To see Mr. Dice Sr. and Miss Rothschild collaborate on a show where, it's not like you dance for a minute and then you park and bark, which is stand and sing. I mean, it's literally everyone has to work together. And to watch, as we called them, and Mr. Dice hated this, Roth and Dice, to watch them work together really inspired me to want to be a storyteller. I learned from Mr. Dice how to be direct, and I learned from Mr. Stute, Larry Stute, how to be kind, and I learned from Ms. Rothschild, who is my influential teacher this evening, so much. I mean, it would take a novel. I learned how to produce theater. I learned how to tell a story with a clear message. I learned video equipment. I learned how to talk in front of an audience. I learned how to give a curtain speech from the confidence that Miss Rothschild exuded every day in the classroom. And Miss Rothschild she was no nonsense, right? I mean, she knew what she was doing, she had a set plan, and when she wasn't in the classroom with us, she was at home sewing Jets and Sharks jackets. I mean, talk about 7 days a week. I would not be a Broadway producer without you, Ms. Rothschild. I would not be a leader in an arts organization without you, and I cannot thank you enough. And in the words of my Uncle Bob, the key to these things is to keep it short. So I just wanted to say thank you to Lake Park. Thank you for allowing me to pursue something that most people don't actually pursue to the final degree. My dad was very hesitant about me being a theater major, lovingly so. Daren, you're not going to ever earn $1 in theater. And I remember I called him after 10 years of earning solely my wages in theater. And he was beaming with pride. And my dad's not known for being wrong, but in this situation, he took that with grace and with love. So just thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I appreciate this. And does Susie we have to get Miss Rothschild up here, right, don't we? I mean, we have to. Okay. Come on up.